Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm Kerry. Today I'll be showing you how to crochet a small star. I needed to design some small stars for a project I'm working on, so I thought I'd just make up a quick video. When crocheted using 8-ply yarn and a 3mm hook, the large one, the size is 5 centimeters square or 2 inches square. The medium stars crocheted using 4-ply crochet cotton and a 1.5mm hook are 4 centimeters square or 1.5 inches square. These small stars crocheted using 2-ply crochet cotton and a 1mm hook are 3 centimeters square or 1.25 inches square. I'll be using Catona cotton today, so the size will be a little bit bigger than the 4-ply ones. I'll tell you the size at the end of the video. I'll be using Catona cotton today. I've got 208 yellow gold. You could use any colour to make your stars. I've got a 2.5mm crochet hook, a darning needle to weave in the ends, and scissors. Now we're starting in the centre of the circle. I've got my 208, the yellow gold, and we start with a magic loop. You could work 3 chain and join with a slip stitch if you'd prefer. Now there's lots of ways to make a magic loop. I just put my hook on the yarn, bring the short end over the hook and then the long end over the short end to make a circle. Put the yarn around the hook and bring my hook with this yarn at the end through the circle, and that's my magic loop. Then we work 1 chain. Into our circle we're going to work 5 single crochet. A single crochet is a double crochet using UK terms. For a single crochet we put our hook in through the circle and then bring back a loop, yarn around the hook and take our hook with the yarn at the end through both loops. So we need 4 more single crochet. Now that's my 5 single crochet. Now we pull the circle tight, so we take hold of this tail and just ease the circle in, and we join with a slip stitch in the top of the first stitch. So not the top of the chain, this first stitch here. So we put our hook into the stitch, bring through a loop and take it straight through the loop on the hook. And that's row 1 done. For row 2 we start with 1 chain and we're going to work 2 single crochet in the same stitch as our join, and then 2 single crochet into each of the next 4 stitches as well. So we'll have 10 stitches. And then we join with a slip stitch in the top of the first stitch. Now we're going to start on the spokes. We start with 5 chain. Now we're going to work a slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. Then we work 1 single crochet into the next chain, 1 half double crochet into the following chain. A half double crochet is a half treble using UK terms. For a half double crochet we put the yarn around the hook, hook into the stitch and bring up a loop, then yarn around the hook and take the hook with the yarn at the end through all the loops. Then we work 1 double crochet into the last stitch. A double crochet is a treble using UK terms. We put the yarn around the hook, hook into the last chain and bring up a loop, yarn around the hook, take the hook with the yarn at the end through 2 loops, yarn around the hook, hook with the yarn at the end through the remaining loops. Now we're going to miss the next stitch around our circle and slip stitch into the following one. That just joins the spoke. Now each of our spokes will work the same. We start with 5 chain. We slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. We work 1 single crochet into the next chain, 1 half double crochet into the following chain, and 1 double crochet into the last chain. We miss the next single crochet along our circle and slip stitch into the following one, and then we repeat that. We start with 5 chain, slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, one single crochet into the next chain, 1 half double crochet into the following chain, and 1 double crochet into our last chain. Miss the next single crochet around our circle and slip stitch into the following one, and then work 5 chain. We work 1 slip stitch in the second chain from the hook, one single crochet into the next chain, 1 half double crochet into the following chain, and 1 double crochet into our last chain. We miss the next single crochet around our circle and slip stitch into the following one, and then we work 5 chain. We work 1 slip stitch in the second chain from the hook, one single crochet into the next chain, 1 half double crochet into the following chain, and 1 double crochet into our last chain. Then we miss 1 single crochet and slip stitch into the next one, and we fasten off. So we just cut our yarn and bring a loop through, and that's the star done. I'll just weave in the ends and I'll be back and tell you the size. There's the finished star. The size is 5 centimeters square by 2 inches square. If you've liked my video, please like, subscribe and share. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter. The details are in the description below, along with the details of my website where I have my patterns, the details of my Facebook group and the details of my Patreon. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.